Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Armadacon 27 opening ceremony! For those who weren't here at the opening ceremony, I do call it the closing ceremony. Wishful thinking, so we thought we'd start with the opening ceremony. So this is going to be the longest Armadacon. This is Armadacon time. We could have to do it all over again. Sorry, Chris. Right, I've got a long list as usual. First of all, after this is over, immediately this is over, all run to the video room because they're doing Sing Along Once More with Feeling. Closely followed by with last night's Doctor Who episode if you want to watch it. So, my class with dinner. Don't forget dinner 7:30. They've got. Don't forget the new. We're doing it. When you arrive, you'll be given a little piece of card with your name on it, and it'll have what you ordered. This time, you go up and collect it. It's going to be easier. They've got a carvery as well. That makes life even easier for all of us. So we'll have that ready for you. Touch wood.
Was that Torchwood?
Well, the tables, there will be an area which is ours.
Yeah.
So sort yourself out into groups of 4 or 6 and then sit where you want.
Okay.
The idea is it means you can sit where you want. We don't have to spend 3 hours coming up with a carefully sorted out plan of where everybody's sitting, which then has to be changed 5 times. Gemma doesn't have her second nervous breakdown of the weekend. And then the hotel, it's much easier for them as well.
Does it also mean that we can swap tables part way through?
Yeah.
And have a different...
Yeah, because you're going up to get your food.
So we can go different
If you want to do it within the designated area by the hotel.
Sarah, stop nicking my ideas.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike.
Where do you get all your good ideas?
Where's Grandpa Smurf? Come on up. Raffle time! We're going to do it the way we did it last year. It was much quicker, much simpler. Where are the... Does anybody know where the boxes are?
Because they're supposed to be doing filming at the closing ceremony.
Oh, well, there's Linda there. That's fine.
They're bringing their kit in now.
I shall delve straight to the bottom, as I'm always known to do.
We're going to do that next. Okay, it's in there.
But it needs to be done before the film.
Yeah, we're going to do it straight after this.
Okay, you might want to turn off the
One of those that can be read either way.
Bugs Bunny.
But I'm assuming the number is on top. So it's number 699.
What's the sound back?
Sorry?
It doesn't.
We have 3, 4, 5. Badge number 77.
Oh, that's the key.
Kings, choose something for the Kings. Lovely.
Number 355. Badge number 75.
79, I think. Is that?
79.
What was it? That's Martin.
Okay. 249. Go on, choose something that's not. Unless you want to quit.
106.
That's Pat.
And again, it doesn't have a number on that.
So I should have Pat Harkin. That's what I said.
385.
233.
Hey! No, Armadacon.
Oh, hold on, it's good.
124.
Yay!
Knock on the door.
Number 479.
Yep.
Well done, baby.
102.
Oh!
269.
269.
269. The goose drank wine, the monkey chewed tobacco, and the streetcar line. The line broke, the monkey got a joke, and one person with a red light.
427.
No, 269 then.
427. The butler wins.
Well battled. 147.
So again.
147. Oh.
605.
Yay!
Oh, I tore that one. 704.
Yay!
It's a Liz.
186. 186.
Can I just say something? I just suddenly thought I had one of the bar staff came to me and said, when do they do the draw? Oh yes. Because I seem to have a handful of tickets.
Okay. Is
So I
that
have
their
one of these that
tickets?
are not responding.
Is it the bar?
Oh,
no,
then-
it was his personal ticket.
Okay, that was a bar member of the bar staff.
A member of the bar staff. I recognise him
Okay.
again, but I'm just
Well,
wondering
have
if
you got,
those
you've got his tickets?
No, I haven't
Oh,
got his tickets.
okay.
I'm saying
Does
that
somebody want to go over that?
you
Oh.
keep picking up numbers and no one's responding, and I suddenly thought, oh, I wonder if it's them.
Yeah. All right, we'll keep that one just in case.
I think there's a strip of tickets hanging up behind the bar.
Yeah, it's 675 to 680. I got a note of them.
Oh, okay, right.
Okay, so 186 is
Okay, we haven't had any of those so
Right.
far. 386.
What 186?
Computer.
That's me again.
186.
Oh,
Sammy!
Sorry,
386.
386.
That's
386.
me again. Is there a small child that hasn't got a prize yet?
No, the only small child here has a prize.
We're all big kids here.
Yes. You can donate it. Ignore it then. 211.
362. Badge number 73, I think, or 79 maybe.
It's King's 79.
Yeah, Kings.
Yeah.
159. 159. Okay. Sammy, 159? You? Okay.
455. Badge number 20.
Hey! The butler strikes again. Hey, in that case, it's not to be evil.
507.
I'll be evil.
403.
Oh, me.
There was a large number of raffle tickets. Or rather.
373. Badge number 76.
That's the Kings again. They already have 3.
Right. Because there are also 77, which is the one I drew. They bought a lot of tickets, didn't they?
Yes.
530. No badge number.
Person before me.
519. Hey,
530.
okay, off you go, kids. Right, this one. 622.
Yes.
I've got a 510. 510.
510. Okay, 415. 510. 415.
537.
A new person! Right. 646.
Yay!
Yay!
219. 219.
I think it's me again.
Yay.
406. 406.
No, I've already got.
Okay.
296.
Oh,
296.
Oh, well done, Dave. Great. Just after me.
3 left. 489.
420, badge number 116.
Anybody badge number 116?
420.
Yeah. Okay. 301. Yeah. Okay. Last item.
I've got one. 382.
That's me again. Nominate George.
George.
George is already. What is it?
George gets the last prize.
What is the last one?
Right.
That's
Now,
me and Mum and Dad.
Dad. Thing to do, because we didn't, due to the excitement of the auction, we never auctioned Barry's face off. So, Barry, come forward. So, we, Alan and Linda wanted to auction off for charity, making up Barry's face like a clown. It'll have to happen really quickly the moment we finish here.
It's a good makeup job.
So, who wants to? What am I bid to make Barry's face up for a clown?
I misunderstood. I thought it was to make his face up so nobody would see it. Sorry.
No. Sorry, what?
50p.
Five? Who did I hear a five? £5.
Is Barry willing to do it for himself?
10.
10? God, it's worth more than 10 to cover his face.
We want a collective whip round.
Should we do a collective whip round? Right. You've all got small change. Chuck that away. Whip round and we'll see how much money you can raise. That's it. Alright, but what we have to do is find somebody to actually do it.
Yeah, Dave's just trying to get out.
Who?
Sammy!
Hands up who thinks Sammy should do the face. Barry, Sammy, over to Linda. Go. Go, stop. Oh, just show when you are. Show when you're ready.
Do you just pass it down the other end?
And you take it.
You're going to make some stairs.
Before I get messed up, yeah, there will be a swallow Tommy bit.
Go get me eyeshadow
Right. So, apparently Alan is still encoding the trailer. We will have a trailer for Convention of Death. Taking up some of the stuff that's been shot so far. We've got, apparently for principal filming, he's got one more scene, which is me and Barry, which we'll get to whenever they're ready.
So I don't want any retakes.
Oh, yes,
Oh, yes, we do.
So, prizes.
Half a dozen golf balls, 10 each. Half a dozen golf balls, 3 each.
For the masquerade, first of all, for the newbie, as well as the nice chocolate necklace and a free registration when she finally reaches old enough to start paying. Alyssa Rose Norman Jr. says here in brackets.
No, this is junior entry.
Ah, junior entry. Alyssa, with the ages, come on up. Do you like Doctor Who? Yeah. Okay.
It's a bit of a giveaway.
Best style for Vampire and Huntress, Martin and Tony King. They've already left, they've had their prize. Round of applause. Best presentation, charity appeal from BBC 42, Chris Renter and Mr. Boggis.
Sorry, it's not so.
So, we're now getting into the judges' special awards. Best ears but a sad tale, Splicer and the Cheshire Cat. Chris Benson, please. Are you like to see it?
Yes.
In that case, take Claire's. Don't make sure you give it to her. I will do. Right. Volume 1, Section 2, Paragraph 8. Registration sentence for most intimidation of the judges in a built-up area award. Lady Victoriana and Judge Dredd. Dave Kevin. And the Mercury Award for millinery was the Mad Hatter and the March Hare, which were Dan and Sabina King. They've already had theirs. Round of applause. We ran a short story competition. Some of you may know about it. I think we might do it again next year and let you know a little bit earlier. But we had 4 entries, all of them excellent quality. The judges sat down, deliberated, fought. There were a couple of maimings. There was a small explosion, which we try not to tell the police about. But in the end, we came up. The winner of the short story competition was Geoffrey Hedger.
Or missing. Make a solo LP.
He was here.
He's gone missing. Gone a bit of solo LP.
All right, well, hold on to it for him.
He's a good here.
Yeah, we saw him. Okay, when he comes in, we'll bug him.
Yeah.
Everybody point and shout hooray. That'll make him hooray. Right, £68.30p. Yeah! Will anything else fall out?
I'll make it up to 70.
£70. Right, so, I'd like to thank our guests. Unfortunately, many of them have had to go for assorted various reasons. I'd like to thank Lisa Schwartz, who has a long journey back down narrow country lanes. So, round of applause for Lizelle. As it's noted, she wants to come back under our usual returning guest policy, so she'll probably set up in the dealer's room and talk to people.
That usually helps when you have to go on to ahead.
Yeah, it does. Adam and Sue, who are frankly fantastic, and we'll start. The committee will have a meeting, and we probably are trying to persuade them to get them back again next year. So, Adam and Sue. Andrew Lawton, who wins the Armadacon 27 award for the least effort from a moderator in an interview award. I think we asked him 3 questions and he did an hour's talk. I understand the Jedi flight training went down immensely well. I hope you all had a great time. Yeah. Good. So he was worth every penny we spent on him. Brilliant. And he was a nice guy, wasn't he? Yeah. Real lovely. And finally, the only people who are still here, I'd like to thank Dreamcatcher for your exciting, I wish I'd seen it, but I was really busy as usual, thing on the doorstep, I believe. Yes. I'd like to thank the committee. It's been a hard year. Life got in the way for many of us this year, and there were times when we were all ready to quit and walk away. I think that's true for... but we didn't. We managed to make it work, and I'd like to thank, in no particular order, just because I'm looking at them, Chris Nichols. Stand up, Chris. Andrew Lord and Wrangler, Gemma. Isa. John, who was always there by Skype, even if he couldn't be there physically. take almost every meeting via Skype. We had 2 new people come on right at the end of the year. We thought we'd start them slow, and next year we're going to pile all the crap on them. Norman, where's Norman? Norman, thank you. And last, and definitely not least, Sammy. I've been told to give you this. A sock. Right.
Thank you, Gary.
I'm afraid.
Sorry?
Gary helped a bit as well. Our awesome treasurer, Chris Smithwaite. And although she refuses to be on the committee, without her, no Armadacon committee meetings would ever happen. Because we used to turn up, invade her home, and she used to feed us awesome food. Jenny. Over the years, we've been giving out prizes to, or rewards and thank yous to people who've worked very, very hard over the years, helping out. We've been for quite a long time. There's one we haven't done yet, and I think he's very quiet, but surprisingly he is one of the more important members of our organisation. It's Chris Smithwaite. Made comments about boobage, and he is a vital, important, mostly because we have to tap into money every time. Literally, without him and the sponsorship of the Smile Centre, there have been a few times these last few years where we would not be here without him and the Smile Centre sponsorship. Thank you very much, Chris.
It's my great pleasure.
So, there's a long list of people who, over the course of the year and the weekend, have done stuff. I'm going to miss a few people, but I'll make some names. I apologise if I haven't thanked you for all your hard work. But you know what Maimona is like. You've been to enough of these closing ceremonies. Dave, thank you for the tea duelling and all your running around and helping and doing Manhattans and anything else you did over the course of the year. Getting in the way. And necessarily, because she's married to him, Ali, we feel sorry. Ross and Dave for the power tag and everything else you've done. And we were talking about doing it again next year, I think. Sorry? Jamie? Jamie was Jamie. I'd like to thank the dealers. Dave donated stuff. Yes, and he did posters, the prizes. Those are the thanks to Dave. The Odd Boys turned up, did a nice display, brilliant. S&M Gaming came up. They were busy all weekend, mostly because Phil was playing all weekend. So thank you to S&M Gaming and Astral Realm. I'd like to thank the readers last night. There were some really, really good stories last night. We will definitely look at doing that again, I think. That was fun. Marion was very, very smart. She read half a story and stopped to force you to go and buy her books. Good girl. One last person, our butler. a long, long time, and Kevin said, "Oh, could I do something over the course of the weekend?" And we said, "Yeah, all right." And pretty much bullied his way into being go for it. And he's been a star, sir. And we look forward to many, many years of you buckling for us.
Fiona.
Fiona, yes, Fiona, of course. You have the number here, and we'll get to that in a second.
And
Pat for the auction. Anybody come on, names? Or I could just go, thank you.
How about the con member?
The what?
The single con member.
The single attendee. Yeah, we're reaching the stage, I think, some years where we've got more returning guests than attendees. It will happen one day. But no, we want to thank you guys.
True.
Because really, we do it. It's a bitch some nights, sorry. It's a complete bitch some years. Some points of the year we just go, yeah, let's give it up. But what makes it work is this weekend and you guys. You have been so unbelievably generous for the charity. I can tell you, we have made, we haven't got final figures because we're still going to do the maths, but we definitely, we reckon, raised more than last year. We have got £121.26 for the turkey readings. Thank you. Heading towards £150 for the raffle. I know we raised £250 to be split between Alzheimer's and the orangutans. Thank you very much, Linda. Sorry?
an additional £10 donation.
And an additional £10 donation. So it's brilliant. And we raised over £1,500. So by the time it's heading towards £2 grand. I haven't got a final figure because until we've gone away and Chris has had time to think. Don't know the final figure, but it's heading on to the £2 grand direction, so that is unbelievable. Considering the number of people here over the course of the weekend, we're a small, friendly convention. Now look, I say this every year, I'm looking around the room. There's a couple of new faces, which we're really, really glad you're here. We're so glad you come. I hope you come back again. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. But everybody here is my friend, whether you like it or not. I look around, so many of you being here for so many years, and you keep coming back, you keep coming back, we love seeing you. You are the reason we do this, and you make the convention what it is. Without you, we'd sit here over the weekends, twiddling our thumbs, wondering how we would pay for it. So, Orc. It was actually quite tight. It came down to one vote in the end. But Gary the Orc next year will be wearing
clothes. I don't know, maybe he's told me.
the original series. You got the name? TNG was close.
It's a start. That's Enterprise.
We'll be wearing that.
And what will you be wearing?
Hopefully more than that door.
Something to ensure, apparently. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Charity. He's still coding, is he?
He's nearly finished.
Nearly finished, okay. As soon as he comes down, we'll throw the trailer on, then we'll do our video bit. If you haven't signed up, please sign up for next year. It makes our life just a little bit easier to know we've got your names and a little bit of money in the bank and we know we can go ahead. Before the convention, we knew we were going to go ahead. In fact, not long after the convention started, we knew we were going to go ahead because we had enough to pay for the hotel. So that's all we care about. The guests we can fake. Yeah, to be fair, we could go without guests. It's not as much fun, but we could. But we need the hotel, and I understand I know there's food issues. I will be talking to the hotel again, but I think the rest of the hotel were fantastic. They never say no, and we've given them some weird things to ask for. It's still my favourite. So we are the 3rd and 4th of November. The first weekend in November, bonfire night weekend almost. So I'm sure.
It is bonfire night weekend.
Yeah.
It
Well, no,
is.
it is
There's
bonfire
the
night
4th, 5th and 6th, isn't it?
Well, the 5th is. This is
Right in the middle, yeah.
Okay, bonfire night weekend. Make a note in your diaries now. Sign up if you haven't already signed up. We will take a £10 deposit to secure, and we would love to see you all again next year.
Gary, plotting already. We'll be looking for 2 Starship crews. We're talking about recreating live the Star Trek II's Battle with the Mutara Nebula.
Oh, fuck.
With the nebula. So we need a nebula. Where are we going to find a nebula?
Oh,
I've got one in the cupboard somewhere.
Nebulas are us.
Yes. Yes. So we'll be looking for crew.
we hope Frances to come back, because the plan was this year, Frances Harding was coming back. We were going to build New York, and then her and her friends were going to do a Godzilla. We don't know what's going to happen. We haven't even thought about next year too much. We've got some ideas, but we've not really started planning. We're pretty much, when we've all recovered from our nervous breakdown, start looking for guests. We've already started putting irons in the fire for that. Keep an eye on the social media. Keep an eye on the website. Stuff will go up. And forum
Need more
board,
people on the
yeah,
forum board.
forum board. There's 3 of them playing hangman, as far as I'm aware. So at the moment I'm filling until Adam turns up.
We had folk songs on Friday night. How about some and dance?
No, that's a minute. It's me and Barry.
Well, I don't actually do a summer dance, but I think you should rehearse.
Now, or is Alan doing it?
What about explaining what you actually want to do?
Oh, well,
That's a good idea.
How about Barry's makeup?
Alan has already mentioned something about it. For those who weren't at the opening ceremony, the final scene in the movie. Here's a load of balls. Apparently Alan wants you to throw these at us.
That's a real challenge.
Can we practice?
Then we're going to throw the bag at you.
And a Tweety pie, I believe. Who's doing that? Who's throwing that one? Can't remember who was it.
Oh, we can auction it, can we?
That's right,
Who's going to throw the tweet?
Don't auction it to Gary.
So,
Barry, just try and blow
we've
it
still
up.
got time. We're not due to finish at 1:30.
Hey, what do you think? I need another pint anyway. I've got to go to the bar.
Yeah, well, no, we're not, because by the time we finish videoing, we'll be behind time. Because Alan is an evil genius and will want at least 20 takes.
We start Barry's makeup
He's
then.
the ball felted.
I want a pint first.
So, go get a drink.